Eve.
Yep.
It's the evening before the evening of Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody. We got one person in here. Who's watching already? Is it Cormax? Cormax, are you out there? Falcon Man, are you out there, brother?
James, are you out there?
James.
We got a lot of ghosts of Discord's past out there right now.
Man, they thought it was funny to change their name to Ghost of Gandalf when you got your
Who
account.
did that? No, I did that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. But here's what happened, okay? So I got banned and I wanted to talk to people, so I couldn't talk to nobody because I was banned. I could see everything going on, but I was still a moderator with full moderator privileges. So I was like, you know what? I wonder if I can change their name, and I could. So then I started answering their questions in short couple letter word answers, and I was putting it in there as their names. And I was doing stuff like, this is the ghost of Gandalf, and I am here, and stuff. And
I
they,
didn't
they were,
notice any of that. All I saw was three people with the name of Ghost of Gandalf, and I thought they were all making fun of you, so it really started pissing me off.
no, I did it. It was me. Yeah, you don't have to be pissed at him. I did it. It was all me. I'm
That's
proud
good to
of it.
hear. Now I feel a little bit better now. What's up, everybody? Drop us some comments. We got 12 people in here already. Let us know who's
Yeah.
watching. We're
Spam
going
the
to talk
comments.
about those
Let,
Epstein files.
yeah, let's
Oh,
kick this episode
hell
off.
no,
Spam the
sir.
comments.
Hell no,
Let's get
Juice.
people in here. Sarah Ransom. That was her last name. Ransom.
Sarah Ransom.
Yeah. Corman was going off on that Sarah Ransom testimony. And the testimony she gave wasn't even a testimony. It was hearsay. They don't even know what fucking hearsay is.
We're going to show everything. We're going to show everything when we get some people in here. AI,
Yeah,
library,
we're going to look through
background.
these files. We're
That's
going to
not
look through
just
these files,
any.
people.
That's just not any AI library. That's Epstein's AI library.
Yeah, this is Epstein's AI library. This is what we're going to talk about today. Y'all been talking about it for months. Release the files.
Listen,
Release
I have
the.
all the files. I have all the
Well,
evidence on my
just
phone.
here we are.
Hey, what's up, North Carolina Tyrant Hunter? How you doing, brother? We're going to go file by file. We've already looked over about 2 files. We'll look over the same files again if you fellas want. We're going to go over that prison letter. We're going to go over everything once we get a little bit of people in here. But happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays. I want to make
Happy
sure to
holidays.
spam this in the Discord to get some people in here. And we're going to be
Yep.
talking about this because I'm going to react to all those. We're going to post this as a video even. I better charge my phone. Yeah, you should charge your phone. About to eat supper? Well, happy holidays, man. I hope you have a
Yeah,
good
that sounds
supper.
good. That's what I'm going to do at some point, whether it's during the stream or after the stream.
Hey, guess who's calling me right now? Cormax.
He needs
Declined.
to be checking. He needs to be checking YouTube. He don't need to be calling you,
Yeah,
dude.
he
That's
needs
what
to
I
be
told.
checking YouTube, dude. How is
That's
MAGA
what I told.
cooked? How
That's
is
what I
MAGA
told
cooked?
James. I told James. I said, I'm just going to fucking time your ass out and make you go beg to Graham to let you back in.
I
Well, the
told
last
him,
thing.
you need to be checking YouTube, not calling me, straight up.
Well, when I got issues when someone says that I need to wisen up. I got issues when a 22-year-old tells me I need to wisen up.
Wait, who told you that? James or Cormax?
James.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, let me tell you what. I've done something he ain't done yet. That's make it in this life 49 years, and I hope he does.
Yeah. I'm not going to comment on that, but yeah. What's up, Ringo?
What up, Ringo? Truck driver brother. That's
Trump
right,
was right
Tracy.
about
You know it.
everything. And honestly, I'll say this much. All you guys are going to be like, oh my God, he just said that. Yeah, I'm starting to figure out why Trump why Trump. I'm not saying he delayed the Epstein files or tried to stop the Epstein files coming out. I don't think I have evidence of that. But what I can say is I can see why the Epstein files coming out is probably not something he would want.
Can I say, can I elaborate on that?
Go ahead.
This is why I believe he didn't want them to come out. Me and Graham here have been battling. Hello, Mako. Have been battling in Discord with these retards. Yeah, I said it, Mako. Retards over files that ain't even new files. They don't care. They don't care that they're old. They don't care that they're false. They're still a part of an investigation, even if it's false, even if it's a false accusation, even if it's hearsay, it's still part of the investigation. And these people look at this and in their mind, they're guilty. Oh, yeah. Corman, I want to let you know something. When you see here and say, oh, Sarah Ransom was afraid of what Trump might do to her. So she had to
Retract your statement.
retract her statement. Okay, that makes no sense. You're smarter than that. Okay? If she was afraid of the fallout from Trump, then why did she go to the New York Times to release it? Why did she go to the New York Times to release it? That's
Yeah, we got the
stupid.
files
She
here.
had more protection by the DOJ when she was testifying than going to the New York Times.
We also got this, but we're gonna be breaking down everything here. Honestly, let's just start with that one. I'll post this as my background for right now, but we'll start with that one. Which one was that? Let me take a look at the files real quick. You guys have been spouting at us all day long, and now it's time. It's finally our turn to, it's finally our turn to react to what you guys have said. So we're gonna react to what you guys been saying. You've been yapping, you've been sending paragraphs after paragraphs on the same exact thing, and finally it's gonna be our time. Now I believe this is the one with the ransom woman right here. Is if that's correct?
I'm not sure, but I know that if I'm not mistaken, I believe that might be the digital forgery.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look at this one. I'm gonna put it in the AI. Yes, I'm gonna put it in AI. That might be a good way to break it down with analysis.
Yeah,
Considering
FYI, everybody, you might want to Google what percentages of lawyers uses AI in their firm, and you're going to be shocked, and then you're going to be wondering why the hell I almost flubbed up. We're trying to work on our cussing. Why the hell are we paying these lawyers when they're using AI? So yeah, plug that beautiful bean footage in, my brother from Florida.
this one says a limousine driver from Dallas Fort Worth that claimed to drive for Trump, and during the ride, Trump was on a cell phone call repeatedly mentioning Epstein. Are you familiar with this one?
Uh-uh.
I'm trying to see what the woman's name was.
It's probably Sarah Ransom.
It doesn't say what the woman's name was.
Okay.
Hold on, let me ask it. What was the woman's name? Mods. Let's see. This one it says the woman's not disclosed. So I'm not 100% sure what this one is relating to.
You can literally ask it, is this a legit document?
Let's just start there. That's probably a good question. That's probably a good place to start. That's how I was starting with the other ones. Is this a legit document? What do you guys think in the comments? This is a whole nother level of delusional? Yeah, okay. Doing research, actually looking at what these documents is delusional? Let's see. Let's see what I got. The DOJ explicitly included this in its release, but discredited the claims in the statement, calling them untrue and sensationalist. And this was during the 2020 election. Like I said, this was another one that Cormac sent. This is proven untrue in 2020, basically. And let's see what else we got here. It's unsubstantiated, it's a secondhand tip, and it's treated as hearsay. It's not a provable fact.
Boom! Did you hear that,
So
Corman?
So
Did you hear
everything here
that?
is just hearsay, unprovable facts. This is some, taxi driver that was a taxi driver for Donald Trump. Oh, I heard Trump said this, that, and the third on the phone. And then he tried to go to the media to get a little bit of money. Because you know how much they'll pay you for a story like this? 5,000 big ones. 5,000 big ones. But now let's move on to the next one. You got the information about this one a little bit more. Here, is it this one I believe right here? This is the one that Cormax kept sending over and over again. This is the what's the ransom ladies one. But guys, smash that like button. Smash that like button. Trump is innocent. If you wanted to go over you went over it a little bit, but what else do you know about the ransom lady?
Just that supposedly she made the story up to try and convince the DOJ to get
She
more
admitted
involved.
to making it up.
Yeah, she admitted making it up, but that's just it. She wanted to, and I kind of get that. You know what I'm saying? You know that there's something going on, but you don't feel like somebody's taking it serious enough. That's probably the worst thing you can do is add bullshit to it. But she added bullshit to it, hoping that maybe they would look more into it.
It's not only did she make it up, she literally it's a couple different things. First off, you can retract your statement without saying you made it up for money. But she said straight
Here's
up that she did it for personal gain, fame, notoriety, and money.
well,
That's
here's
what
the
she
other thing. Here's the other thing that I know about it. Um, this has been circulating for at least 2 years, maybe longer. This is old news, but now everybody's jumping all over it like it's a fresh turd. Been out.
And I have something. If Cormax is still in there, let me know you're watching. Drop me a comment because I have some. I probably have use some more ammunition since you like bullshit, fake news, and fake stories that are unfounded with no proof. And you like stories of people retracting their statements and saying they did it for fame and money. Then I probably have another good one for you. You'll probably really, really like this one. You'll probably really, really like this one because the prison letter. Not many of you guys are talking about this. I had to do my own research. I think there might be one fella in the Discord that was talking about it, but it completely went over Cormax's brain. He didn't even notice it. He was too busy crying about the other fake Epstein documents, the unfounded ones, the uncredited ones, the fake stories. Now, this is another document. This one for sure, I know a little bit more about this one. Here it is. The FBI has confirmed the alleged letter from Jeffrey Epstein to Larry Nassar is fake. The letter was received by the jail and flagged for the FBI. The FBI made this conclusion based on the following. And here, I think I have a whole list of things. If it doesn't say it, well, here's the letter first off. A letter allegedly written by Jeffrey Epstein, convicted, sex offender, Larry Nassar, was released by the Department of Justice on Tuesday. The letter had a reference to President Trump, with Epstein telling Nassar that Trump shared our love of young and nimble girls. Well, he didn't say the word Trump. What he said was president. But we can move down over here and we'll
Yeah.
see a little bit more
What
list of stuff.
president? What president?
So here's what this fake letter said about Donald J. Trump. It said, Dear Ellen, it addressed supposedly to Larry Nassar. As you know by now, I have taken the short route home. Good luck. We shared one thing, our love and caring for young ladies and the hope they'd reach their full potential. Our president also shares our love of young and nimble girls. It's signed as Life is Unfair. Yours, J. Epstein. Honestly, someone's crying about the Hindustan Times. Dude, Hindustan Times! I mean, Hindustan Times is the same difference, brother. Do your own research if you don't like the Hindustan Times. I'm not saying I'm a Hindustan Times supporter either. But if you don't like the Hindustan Times, do your own research. And also, what about this? This isn't from the Hindustan. Okay, this is from the Hindustan Times, but go check out yourself. Go check out yourself. I clicked on the link and it opened on X. I mean, is the Hindustan which what would you rather rely on? What kind of source would you rather rely on, guys? The CNN or Hindustan Times? Because if I had a chance, I would probably take the Hindustan Times. If I had to choose between one or another, I'm choosing the Hindustan Times. And this is exactly why I'm saying Trump is innocent. The Democrats are trying to set him up because they're all kid diddling. They're kid diddling. Literally, we got Bill Clinton kid diddling right in front of y'all with censored photos, and not a single one of y'all are actually saying a single word about it. Not a single person is saying, why are the Democrats kid diddling? No, all they're screaming about is the files are redacted. They don't care about the victims. They don't even care about the abusers. There's only two things that they're focused on: the redacted files and Donald Trump. If it doesn't have anything to do with Donald Trump or the redacted files, then they don't care. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. They don't care about the victims. The Democrats are a bunch of abusers and kiddly diddlers. I mean, Gavin Newsom literally passed more laws to encourage more young kids, more people that are, 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, 6 years old, to literally to literally, kids to get their genitalia removed. It's the party of gender mutilation. They want your kid to cut off his wiener. That way they don't make any more white babies. That's why. Gender mutilation. There's no defending that. You can't be a Democrat anymore because if you're a Democrat, you support gender mutilation. You support gender mutilation. No, I don't think it's funny. I think it's fucked up. That's why I'm out here speaking about it. Because these kids are getting gender mutilation done to them. Meanwhile, we got these Democrats yapping, Epstein, Epstein, Epstein. They keep sharing fake documents, unproven claims. That's all they have. They have zero proof. Yes, we get it. You guys love Hindustan Times. Doesn't change the fact that this is real. You can cry about Hindustan Times all you want. Perfectly fine with me. Just add me another comment down below. I appreciate that. But at the end of the day, this is a real tweet. This is from the Department of Justice. You can check it out yourself if you don't believe me. What are you doing over there? You
I'm
found some.
scouring through. I'm trying to. I've sent you one picture. I actually sent you three, but what I wanted to come through didn't come through. So there's something I'm not doing right. But yeah, I sent you a picture. Nothing you have to get at right now. Just here in a minute when you run out of stuff. I've been scouring here, looking through the files.
Listen, we actually look through the files. We're not just saying Trump is guilty, Trump is guilty, Trump is guilty. That is like special needs. Use your brain, look through the deception, look through the fakery, look through the bull crap in here, and figure out what's real and and fake, false. Because a lot of the stuff, every single article I've seen, every single evidence that Trump is this, that, or the third is all fake. It's all fake. It's fake. The jail said it's fake. The DOJ said it's fake. Epstein's associates said it's fake. I mean, what are we just gonna make up shit now and believe whatever you hear? Is that really the Democrats' evidence? You know what's
It just
real?
goes. It just goes to further prove the point that all that they are after is just Trump.
Trump wasn't the one who went through and redacted anything, so stop that. If you want to say, oh, he's guilty because he redacted everything, Trump didn't redact anything. And all you guys will say is, well, you're showing proof. Stop showing proof. You're coping by showing proof. Yeah, okay. You're the one coping because Trump isn't what you think he is. That's why you're coping, sir. Yes, I see people all over the internet, all over the country defending Donald J. Trump because he's innocent. But guess what? The Democrats ain't defending this. They just like it. They just think it's a good thing that Bill's naked with a bunch of women. They just think it's a great, grand thing. They scream at the top of their lungs, Trump's guilty, Trump's guilty. But literally, when their Democrat politicians, kid diddly, and public eye, Bill Clinton, Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, when they all kid diddle in front of people, they don't have a damn thing to say. They don't say jack. They don't say jack when they're kid diddling. Why don't you talk about Bill and Hillary and Biden? Wasn't Biden kid diddling? Or are you just gonna put that all behind you and say, oh, that doesn't really matter. What matters is Trump. Trump's the only thing that matters. I don't care about kid diddling. I just care if Trump isn't. I mean, why don't you just come out and
Exactly.
say it?
And that's despicable.
Why don't you just come out and say it? Why don't you just come out and say it? I would respect you Democrats a million times more if you just came out and said you don't care about the kids. You just care about putting Trump in prison. Because at least you'd be telling the truth. At least you'd be telling the truth. But no, instead you gotta lie. Instead you gotta lie, lie, lie. Kash Patel controls the FBI. That is true. I don't like Kash Patel. I don't like Pam Bondi. Kash Patel is in charge of all this stuff.
Oh yeah,
They're
y'all want to just keep
bad. They're
going
big
on and on
bad.
about
There's
Trump.
nothing incriminating Donald J. Trump.
I don't ever hear y'all talking about Clinton.
Not a single
What,
comment.
what do you got to say about Clinton there, Lieutenant Mako?
Trump should have never even been charged with a single crime. The same lady that charged him with a crime is literally, freaking getting indicted herself. Not to mention the election fraud, the charges they took his mugshot for trying to overturn an election. Turns out they did do election fraud. 320,000 votes. 320,000 votes in Fulton County. They tried to steal the election. They broke the federal law. And not a single politician has gone to jail for stealing Georgia and stealing Arizona. They illegally stole the 2020 election. It was rigged. There's no doubt in my mind that 2020 election was rigged now. I used to be one of those Trump supporters that said, I don't know, maybe Trump is just a sore loser. Maybe he's not the best game,
It's been
the
sus for a
sportsman.
while. I've always at least said that. It's sus.
I said it's sus. I did say it was sus, but I wouldn't flat out tell you the 2020 election was stolen and rigged. Now I'll straight up tell you the 2020 election was stolen and rigged. That's exactly why Trump should get a whole nother term. And even if he doesn't get elected in 2028, he's still going to be president in 2028. So far, we all know that Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew should be in prison. Not a single Democrat saying, oh, should we put Bill Clinton in prison? Not a single Democrat. Now, Trump did come out and say something questionable about Bill Clinton. He said that Bill Clinton is, seems like he's innocent. I don't know if Bill Clinton is innocent. I'm not saying Trump is right or wrong, but how would Trump know? How would Trump know if Bill Clinton is innocent or not? And I don't think that was a good comment that Trump made regarding the Bill Clinton situation. I think he should have, retracted from making a statement about it.
Yeah, I
I don't
agree
think
with
that was a
that.
good decision. Bill Clinton's literally going to court for Epstein, so I don't know what you guys are talking about. Democrats are so brainwashed that if everything was released, these girls' names weren't redacted, they'd be screaming and crying about that. They would be. They would say, if it wasn't redacted and there was no blackout at all, they would still say, it's fake. Trump's not on there. It's fake. Even Democrats themselves know that that's true. All the smart Democrats that I know, they all will tell you that they don't think Trump's on that Epstein list. Now, some of them might tell you they think Trump is protecting someone, but the Democrats will tell you they don't think Trump's on that Epstein list, the intelligent ones, the ones
I
that
think
don't
at the
got
end of the
Trump for
day,
anything.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think Trump likes stupid people because these stupid people's convicting Trump already in the public's eye
Yeah, no kidding.
over stuff that's already been leaked. It's already been out. It's old news. But y'all treating it like it's new. Dude, it makes y'all look so dumb. And I know y'all smarter than that.
Listen, Blake, I don't need you telling me that Democrats were right about Trump when you literally talked about riding a 12-year-old's mustache yesterday. I'm all good on that. I'm all good on that, Blakey Wakey.
Are we gonna find Blake in the Epstein files?
Allegedly, that's what I heard. Something about riding a 12-year-old's mustache. I don't know what that means, honestly. But allegedly, some dude named Blake said that. I really don't know too much about it. Oh, look, it's your buddy, Smack Bob.
Oh gosh, I ain't got time for Smack Bob today.
Oh, he said he enjoyed the skit yesterday of us of you and him.
Good. I'm glad you did. That shows you got a sense of humor.
He said he chuckled. I don't know about that. I don't see him chuckling, but if he says so, Merry Christmas.
Well, he's allowed a lot of people to laugh.
I mean, dude is dedicated. He does come back to my live stream every single night. Trump lives rent free in so many minds. Roasting these
Yep.
libs? I mean, I don't even gotta roast these libs. Oh, they don't like Trump in the background. They don't like Trump in the background. Does that bother you, libs? Is everything okay? Libs are just blinded by their hatred for Trump. Merry Christmas, Smack Bob.
Hey, I have to show this. Okay, I get a kick out of this. What do y'all take from this photo right here? If a picture's worth 1,000 words, what does this tell you?
Nothing good.
You know what it tells me?
What?
Well, you notice she's going in for a kiss and he just turns his head. I don't think you'll ever see him kiss her on the lips. I've seen many a kisses where she's kissing him, but he's never kissing her on the lips. I think it's because he's afraid of whoever she sucked a dick last. I
Oh my god.
mean, I'm just guessing here, but I mean, it's like right here. And I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be, I'd be like, he doesn't like her. Yeah, it might be it too. Well, yeah.
They can't handle Trump beating their corruption. Is she too old? We all know the answer to that. We all know the answer to that. Guys, this is now my most liked photo on YouTube. Do you guys like it? You're in a cult to love Trump? What corruption is Trump beating? Every piece of corruption ever? The fake charges? The fake allegations? He beat the election, he won. Oh, he's the one creating the corruption. The corruption definitely didn't exist in the government already because the government is such a great place There would never be any corruption in the government unless it was the Orange Man. Orange Man bad. The Democrats are very foolish. Extremely foolish Democrats. Oh, they said this photo is hurting their stomach. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. I hope your stomach feels better. Try taking some Pepto Bismol. Yeah, AFC isn't going to be president anytime soon. But if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to drop some super chats. It's the eve of Christmas Eve.
What up, Saltwater?
What up, Saltwater? Why would you be proud to be a Democrat? You support gender mutilation? Whenever you confront Democrats about gender mutilation, all they do is start screaming, "Oh, why are you thinking about the kids? Why are you thinking about the kids? Are you fucked up or something? Why are you thinking about the kids?" I'm thinking about the kids because it's fucked up that you want to cut off their dicks. What do you expect? What do you expect? Trump has never been charged with grape. However, your favorite president, Joe Biden, has grape allegations, but I never see you talk about that. It's because you got an obsession with the Orange Man. How about you start talking about the Joe Biden grape allegations? How about you start talking about the Bill Clinton grape allegations? How about you start talking about all the other Democrat presidents' grape allegations? Why don't you talk about them, huh? Why don't you talk about the Democrat grape allegations? Why? I'm confused. Why won't you talk?
Because they have only one thing on their mind and one thing in it, and that's Trump. I mean,
You want
hey,
me to
take
name
Mr.
them? You
Chris.
want me to talk about Biden's grape allegations? What was the name of the woman that accused Biden of a grape? Is that what you want to know?
Was it a Paula?
Tara Reid. Her name was Tara Reid,
Tara
sir.
Reid? Well, I was way off.
And she ran away to Russia because she was scared of Joe Biden's influence. She was so scared of the Biden crime family after she came out with those grape allegations. Probably, I would think it was this year. She ran away or last year, the end of last year, early this year. She ran away from the country. She went to live in Russia because she was scared of the Biden crime family and the Hillary, you know. And now, guess what these sicko Democrats are saying? They're saying, well, she moved to Russia. Those allegations must be fake. Is that really your logic? But when Trump beats his allegations and beats the court cases, those allegations are still real? That's really interesting. That's really interesting. That's very interesting. See, Tara Reid didn't want money. She wanted justice. She wanted Biden to be under that prison. Tara Reid is a real person. Go Google it. Now they're saying the victim is fake. Dude, can you believe these demon rats? They're saying the victim, Tara Reid, that said Joe Biden raped her, is fake. Are you serious right now? Are you now victim shaming? You went from saying that Trump is a rapist to now saying the person that accused Biden of rape doesn't exist? You don't know who Tara Reid is? She was Joe Biden's personal assistant as vice president. She was his personal assistant. So you might want to do a little bit of research on who Tara Reid is. I'm not lying to my audience. Just take a quick Google search. Look up Tara Reid. Tara Reid accused Joe Biden of graping. Even E. Jean Carroll didn't say Trump graped. She said essayed. But she also accused 15 other guys of essaying her. And she also said some might think grape is sexy.
Yeah, that's E. Jean Carroll.
Yeah, that's E. Jean Carroll. And by the way, that case is on appeal. So, and it wasn't a criminal case either. It was a case for money. That was a case for financial gain. If she was a victim, why didn't she go after Trump for criminal charges? Oh, that's because you actually have to have real evidence for criminal charges.
Yeah. She couldn't even tell you what year. E. Jean Carroll couldn't even tell you what year this alleged SA happened.
She said that Trump SA'd her. Didn't she run into Trump's dressing room herself?
Went into Trump's dressing room. The way I hear it, the store that they were in, I don't remember the name of it, but there's two stores. There's one on one side of the street and one on the other. Men's is on one side of the street, women's is on the other. What was she doing in the men's shop to begin with?
Why didn't she go into the men's shop looking for Trump and go into his dressing room? How is that Trump assaulting her? It sounds like Trump should be suing her for assault for
I'd be
financial
sawing,
gain.
I'd be suing the hell out of that cross-eyed bitch.
She didn't know the year. I'm victim shaming now. She ain't a victim. She went in the Trump's
Oh,
dressing
with victim
room.
shaming. You know what? Y'all need to go back and watch some of her shows from her sitcom or whatever. Or what it was is she gave dating advice. And she did say that some people think that grape is sexy and hot.
On her
No,
own damn
two of her
show.
dogs. She's got a couple of her dogs. One of them's named Hitler, and the other one's named Tits.
And
But y'all
every
believe
single
this? That
time I
woman's
mention
nutty.
Tara Reid, every single time I
She's
mention
nuttier than a
Tara
fruit
Reid,
snake.
she doesn't exist. You tell me I mentioned Biden's rape victim, and you say she doesn't exist. She doesn't exist. But I talk about Jeannie Carroll. Oh, you're victim shaming. You motherfuckers are hypocrites. 2 seconds ago, you were saying that Tara Reid doesn't exist. Now you're saying I'm victim shaming because it's Trump. Smash that like button. Let's get the likes up. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you guys want to talk about, feel free to drop some super chats.
Hey, I sent you some
Oh, here
images
we
whenever
go.
you.
Victim shaming. Tara Reid lied under oath. Bullshit. What did she lie about? You can't tell me.
I sent you some pictures to put in the AI to tell us what they are or where they happened at. I don't know how it'll work. I know in my AI it'll tell me all about them, but
She
my
lied
AI is in
about
my
having a
phone.
bachelor's degree. Boo hoo. She went to court before and lied about having a bachelor's degree. Okay, boo hoo. She was a victim of Joe Biden. Joe Biden got away on a Joe Biden got away on a technicality. Joe Biden got off on grape on a technicality. See, Tara Reid said she filed a complaint against Biden in 1993, but he was protected by the law. She does exist. Tara Reid exists. A quick Google search would disprove you. You are dumb. Do a little bit of research. You want to see a picture of Tara Reid since you keep saying she doesn't exist? I mean, here you go. Here's a picture of Tara Reid. Now, Biden, I guess, liked a little bit bigger women. I mean, but this is Tara Reid, right? Oh, hold on. Let me turn off the background. Let me show you what Tara Reid looks like. Biden's grape victim. Since you want to shame and say, oh, Biden didn't grape nobody, Tara Reid doesn't exist. Here's a photo of Tara Reid. You see her? Look, this is the type of woman that Biden likes.
Holy moly!
Yeah, that's Tara Reid.
She's got the fupa.
Yep.
You
That
know
is
what the
Tara
fupa
Reid.
is? You know
Yeah,
what
I
the
know what
fupa
I
is,
know what the
don't you?
fupa is.
Ooh.
Fat shaming a possible victim now. She's not a possible victim, she is a victim. Fat shaming, y'all screaming fat shaming. How many Democrat liberals do we have in here? Are you all Democrat liberals? Is all you can say is fat shaming, victim shaming? You're the one that
Hey,
victim shamed Tara
I'm going to
Reid.
say since we're since they're getting triggered over fat shaming, I'm going to say it right now. Lizzo is freaking fat, folks.
Fat people are second-class citizens. Specifically, fat women. Fat women are really men. There is no difference between a fat woman and a trans woman. Am I lying? Is there a difference between a trans woman and a fat woman? They're both not women.
Guys, you're trying to trigger them.
Describing someone isn't shaming them. Ding, 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 ding. No, they are both men. Okay, we agree then. We agree 100%.
Oh, my dear Lord.
How many Nick Fuentes supporters do we got out here? I know we got at least one.
Do we have
Blakey
any goipers?
Wakey.
Do we have any goipers today?
Any goipers? Any goipers? Do we got any goipers in here? Do we got any goipers? Any goipers? She was a robot made by Russia? Are you kidding me now? The victim shaming is real. But smash that like button, guys. Let's get to 40 likes real quick, real fast. Who's undercover? We're not undercover Democrats. What do we look like? A bunch of dummycrats?
Dude, I could only pretend to be Smack Bob for about 2 or 3 minutes before I had to quit. I can't lie to myself that long and be somebody I ain't. Do Democrats use the word ain't? I don't think so.
The Democrats use the word victim shame, fat shame,
Yes. Yes, they do.
LGBTQ. Should American tax dollars stop going to Israel? Absolutely not. They should stop going to Ukraine, though. We love Israel. Why would we stop the money going there? Like, it makes no damn sense. I guess we don't got any groypers in here, but we don't like y'all groypers. We've bullied Blake quite frequently. Whoever Blake is. There's a million people named Blake. Love that Atari shirt.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm more of a Nintendo person, but hey, I did get my brief start with Atari, but the Nintendo was really more my era.
Why aren't you looking at the files? We looked at the files.
Yeah, I sent a bunch. They're pictures though, but they're pictures. I don't know nothing about them. I can't tell you who they are, but I think if you put them in your AI, it'll tell you all about them.
I'm looking. Oh.
Did you get them?
Oh, I don't think I need AI to tell me who these are. Most of these look like Bill Clinton.
Well, in the beginning they do.
Then I see
There
Epstein
was
on the
some
red
others.
carpet.
Like I'd like to know about the one I sent you of Ghislaine Maxwell, where she's in the flight suit. I'd like to know what that flight suit is. I've got another one where I've got Clinton with his arms
Thank you,
around
Tony.
somebody that looks like Robin Williams, but I really don't think it's Robin Williams. And then the other guy's Epstein.
Nah, that doesn't look
And
like
then
Robin Williams to me. I have no idea who that is. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely not Robin Williams.
it sort of looks like him though, don't it?
Yeah,
Then
I
there's
would love
another
to.
one. Then there's another one of Epstein, and he's somewhere like the United Nations or something. I don't know. There's a bunch of flags behind him. I'd like to know where that was at. And then below that, there's a picture of Ghislaine Maxwell with Bill Clinton. And then below that, it's a picture of some Congress looking dude. He looks important with his mouth hung open. It's the very last one I sent you.
Yeah, I
I don't know
saw
who
that
that
one.
is.
I'll put that one in the search in a second. But is it fair to say that Bill Clinton is guilty because they only blur out the people's faces that are victims? Well, unless it's Trump.
Oh gosh, that's fine. I just realized that. You're right. Dude, if there's one person that is guilty, and then when you see letters like that other one, our president appreciates young nubile women. I'm sorry, but if you had to pick, if you had to put money, if you had to put $10,000 on whether that president was Bill Clinton or Donald J. Trump, I'm sorry, I'm going to put my money in and bet on Clinton every time.
Yeah, what do you guys have to say? If you had to bet $10,000, if Bill is a child toucher or Trump is a child toucher, who are you gonna do? Who are you putting the money on? I already see someone said, "Oh, Trump." Well, y'all probably gonna lose that money. Someone said Trump $100 million. Luckily, you don't even got $10, so that's interesting. Both Hillary, both.
Both
Luckily,
ain't an
y'all
answer. It's
don't got
either
ten
or.
thousand dollars because y'all would be losing that $10,000.
Ooh, I found Kevin Spacey. It's blurry. Some of the image quality on this stuff is horrible, but you can clear that up with AI also. But does that not look like Kevin Spacey?
I guess so.
But it's not an incriminating photo. It's just like a bunch of guys walking down a sidewalk
You
and
can't
Bill
put the
Clinton.
$10,000 on both.
Yeah, it's either or. It's red or black, people.
It's red or black. Trump did not have relations with that woman. Yes, we both support Trump. Now you can stop yapping. I mean, who wouldn't support Trump? What kind of question is that? You don't gotta ask if we both support Trump. Who wouldn't support Trump? Does he look like he has blue hair? Does he have a blue beard? Why do you think he wouldn't support Trump?
Boy, oh, Clinton took Ghislaine Maxwell to a lot of places.
Yeah, that is suspicious. Why did Clinton take Maxwell to so many places? And where is Hillary in all this mess?
Probably a home bear. Probably home cooking.
Nah, we wish that was the case. She was at home
She's having her
making.
own affairs.
Yeah, she got caught in those Hillary emails having affairs with other people.
Dude, I almost feel like big government, high up big government's nothing but a hard to get into swingers club.
Yeah, it's weird. What's your opinion on Karl Marx? Communism doesn't work. You know, one person I'm surprised that isn't in those files. Two people I'm surprised. Bill Cosby and
Yeah.
what was that one guy's name? The football player the golfer that got caught stabbing his wife.
Tiger Woods,
No, O.J. Simpson.
OJ Simpson.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. I'm surprised O.J. didn't hang out with Epstein. I guess he had a lot going on. Is Bill Cosby even still alive? Yeah, I think he's in prison.
I thought yeah, he might not be out. I thought he got out though.
Wait, is he in prison?
I thought he got out. He might still be in prison. I don't know.
Yeah, obviously O.J. Simpson is dead. Bill Cosby is 88 years old.
Is he in prison?
Let's see. Yeah, Bill Cosby was released 4 years ago. What's up, Ringo? What's up? He got his case overturned on a procedural issue. He got released on a technicality.
Oh,
Man,
that ain't
don't get me started with the lazy losers that oh, should we show the picture? I don't have the picture actually on this phone. I was gonna show the sausage photo.
I've got it. I've got it.
You wanna show
See,
it?
ain't I a good come on, ain't I a good co-host, people?
Everyone wants to see what's for Christmas dinner this year?
Well, if it'll load up.
We're gonna show you what's for Christmas dinner this year. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I'm frozen. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but you're
I'm gonna
frozen.
believe and come. I'm gonna let me see. Let me try something else.
Oh, now I can see it. Yep, that's Christmas dinner, guys. Definitely a really clean atmosphere in the background, by the way. Really clean bed and laying area in the background. Yes, you can afford groceries.
Sorry about that. It got weird. Yeah. Tech shit's been weird lately. The chorizo broke my phone.
The views are dropping anyway. You want to restart?
I'm good with that. I can restart.
All right, let's restart then, guys. Hop back in. Everyone join back in. Peace, fellas. Peace.